Bill, what are the chances of a Devin and Conor Benn fight happening?
Oh,
Got a
very
fight coming up
realistic.
too, Pete Dobson.
Yeah, very realistic with the relationship that we have, in the UK, of course, with Matchroom and just our fondness for the UK and eventually fighting out there. It wouldn't be a fight based on Devon's popularity or a belt that's on the line. It would be strictly for the fans of the UK and their affection and for Conor Benn and whether or not that will make a great fight for Devon to come over and do.
Just want to get to the super chat. GM, thank you for the $5. You said undisputed at 140 ain't the goal, but you said y'all want Matias at Antio. That WBA belt is easy. So which of them two fights we are gonna get?
I didn't say that it wasn't a goal. I said that it's one of the things on the list. You know what I mean, among other things. And I take nothing away from Matias. That's why I reached out to that team. Out of respect, I don't take anything away from you guys picking the right guys. You know what I mean, of who you guys want to see. That's why I reached out to Matias. So time will tell. But it's the Devin Haney era is now.
Lorenzo, next question.
Yeah, I have a question for Bill. First and foremost, man, I just want to say what's up, Bill. Man, it's good to holler at you. I met you.
Shout out to Zab Judo on the live as well.
I met you at Wild Card Boxing when he was up there holding camp. But real quick, I wanted to ask you, what was the ideology behind serving in a camp for a fighter that serves in your guys' weight class and a potential opposition one day? Why did you choose to intervene in between both of these dudes with their altercation soon to fight?
Because he's not just a fighter; he's my brother in Islam. He's a Muslim, and this is his biggest fight of his life right now. And Allah will take care of tomorrow when tomorrow happens. Today he's going up against Teofimo Lopez. And listen, he is the guy that he is, and he's already told you that should he win, he'd look forward to fighting Devin. At this level of play. It's not necessarily about what you do and how you execute with one guy. You might not be able to do the same thing.
Right. Do you feel like being a part of this camp is giving you insight to the day that you have to face your fellow Muslim brother?
No, because like I said, you can prepare for Devin. You can prepare for his jab, like Papachenko and Lomachenko did. You can prepare for the jab all day, but you come in there. What if he doesn't throw the jab? Then what are you going to do?
Hold on one second, Lorenzo. Got another one. Thank you for the $5. Bill, what are the chances of a Devin and Conor Benn fight happening?
Oh,
Got a
very
fight coming up
realistic.
too, Pete Dobson.
Yeah, very realistic with the relationship that we have, in the UK, of course, with Matchroom and just our fondness for the UK and eventually fighting out there. It wouldn't be a fight based on Devon's popularity or a belt that's on the line. It would be strictly for the fans of the UK and their affection and for Conor Benn and whether or not that will make a great fight for Devon to come over and do.
Lorenzo.
The next question I have that's brewing is because we did hear rumors of potentially Devin Haney facing one-time Keith Thurman, and I was wondering, can we see the winner of Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu against Devin potentially?
No, Tim Tszyu is too big. I don't think we're gonna do that. I think they're doing it at like 154 or something like that, 55.
55.
Yeah,
Would
55.
You guys still entertain the bump against Keith Thurman though?
Yeah, he did say
it was at 47. It was at 47. So he's moved up to 54. So that's too much of a jump.
Who else is on your guys' hit list at 47?
We got they're there. They're there. They're there. They're there, and we will
not a
be
lot
there.
of names. Talk to me,
They're
Bill.
there, and we will be there.
Talk to me, Bill. What are the names at 47, baby?
Listen, it's awesome. It's all some big names up there. First being the name not to be downed, not to be not recognized. The guy that's not getting his fair shake and not getting the big fights, no other than Jerron Boots Ennis, representing that Philadelphia with my man and friend Bozy, at the helm. So even to mention them names, you got to be a bad motor scooter. You know what I mean? You got to be on your game to even mention those names, let alone talk about doing anything with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's first and foremost.
Are you saying you will face him?
I said, first and foremost, that's the biggest name that's still going to be left at 147 pounds, right? Is Boots. You know what I mean?
And we're gonna
Um,
stay away from him, right?
Mill City, I didn't come on here for you to talk for me. I do the talking.
I'm just
You know what
asked.
I'm
That's a
saying?
question. That was a
I
question.
didn't.
That was a question.
That was not a question. Do you want to ask the question in a way, or do you want to
Let me
process?
rephrase it. Let me.
But I think I think you need to leave Boots alone though. Question. Can we see in the near future or within the next 2 years a potential match between Jerron Boots Ennis if he stays at welterweight and potentially Devin Haney?
Oh, absolutely. If Jerron is around and he's at 147 and Devin is at 147, then we would definitely wouldn't deny to giving him an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And I know that he wouldn't do the same based on just the relationship that me and Bozy have.
Yeah,
Um,
he said you're cool. Y'all cool.
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I heard about some talks of supposedly Devin Haney not wanting to stay at 40 too long because he's growing.
Yeah,
And when I heard the factor, I don't know if
I
you
heard
heard it.
that. I
Talk.
heard that too.
What's
And
your thought?
listen, that's my man. Is Pop my man too? But you better leave Boots alone, man.
I was
They
saying
better
the
leave
same
Boots
thing.
alone. You know what I mean? And